welcome to another reading. This reading, guys, will be very different because I wanted to show you why I'm not doing personal readings for from celebrities for you guys. Since I opened this channel in November 2019. Oh gosh. 2019. It was the year before Corona came. When I opened this channel, I knew from the beginning that I didn't want to do that, and I show you why. Why it was important for me. First of all, I began this channel as an army, right? Army in the sense of the BTS fandom. I am not only an army anymore, but I was only army when I started this channel. And the main reason why I didn't want to do this was because I didn't want to interfere in the personal lives, because for some reason, I knew that one day it will happen that our boys see us. And I don't want to do a reading where, I mean, it's nice to have a personal reading, even as a celebrity, but I don't want to do readings where when a celebrity comes here and they see my readings, they don't feel as if we're stalking them, right? This was the main reason, because I knew, because of my soul connections, I have the opportunity to look into the energy. I have not only a soul connection to Taeyang, I also have more than that. I don't want to emphasize on that more because this is stuff that I discovered during my journey, and there are more celebrities involved. Those of you who know me, you guys have seen in my readings, like my divine counterparts, my soulmate, my twin flames, they are in the readings somewhere. I often have their energy in my hands. I cannot change that. This is a thing that's, just as it is. So, if you read certain energies and then you can distinguish their energies, but I don't signalize it, right? And the other reason is, the second reason why I didn't want to do this is I knew I had the energy to do it. I knew I could look into their lives, but it's to a certain point. And I'm very convinced of that too, is that spirit is not letting you see special things. Because even in my journey, even if I have soul ties, it's not nice for me to know things, it's for my journey, it would not be productive, and for their journey as well. So I was pretty convinced also when I started this channel that the universe is not letting us see everything. So the second reason why I didn't do these personal readings, like who is Taeyang's girlfriend, who is his future spouse, then we have all the names coming up on social media, what are their names? Mrs. Tay and Mrs. John? I don't know. I'm I'm freaking out when I read this. I have to block even sometimes these channels, because I'm oh my gosh, I hope they're not reading my energy. Because you never know, if you have soul connections with these celebrities, you also don't want these readers to catch up on your energy, right? So the next thing is that I knew that spirit was only giving insight for a certain amount. So not every reader, I was convinced that not every reader can read their energy. You have to have a soul connection to someone in that circle. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's not functioning. So what you see in these readings are assumptions. Those are things that the reader assumes when he does a reading, how the cards fit together, what he puts down. But I'm pretty sure that even the universe will let you put down the wrong cards, right? So I'm pretty sure if like they don't want readers to read the energy, they don't show them. Yeah, this is the other reason. And also much more, I'm convinced that not every reader has a soul connection to a celebrity, and so not every reader can read their energy or gets to read their energy. Okay, so please, if you watch these readings, please always get reminded of this. Yeah, those are the two main things. That first, I think it's not right to look into the energies of someone famous, because they are in the spotlight and some things you're just not supposed to see, right? Second, I think it's not good for our own journeys, for those of us who have soul connections. You know, sometimes it's nice when I do a reading like, let's spy on our celebrity crushes. Yeah, let's do that for fun, but I'm not doing it like, you know, who is Terrence's girlfriend, or is he in a relationship, stuff like that. I don't think this is right. I think this is like more of a stalking thing, and I don't want to be connected to such things. Yeah, that's why when I opened this channel, I made these cards because I was very passionate about having cards in the fandom, you know, with BTS on them, with Taeyong on them, but I didn't want to read personal readings for celebrities. Okay. Some of them might even watch their readings, I don't know. But the thing is, if the actual person is not present in the reading, like they would sit at my table and give me the cards, like they would choose their own cards. A reading is very hard to do. Like, you really have to have a connection to a celebrity. You have to have soul ties. You have to have a soul connection. Otherwise, this is not working. Yeah. Now you would say, well, what about personal readings then? It's the same. Yeah, I did personal readings. I don't know how many of you that I did personal readings from are to, like, how on point I was, because you have to be open for that energy, for me to say your name, and I never said your last name. So I always said your age, your birth date, and your name. Sometimes the universe creates these channels so that you can look into the energy, but it's not like, you know, if I do a personal reading like once in in a year, or once for you in 2 or 3 years, okay, then I might see the right thing. Yeah, but these celebrity readings, they are like every day. Like, what is Taeyang doing now? Is he having a girlfriend? I just use him as an example. Yeah, so it would be like, this is not functioning. This is not the truth then. Yeah, so those are the main reasons why I didn't want to do this. And on another note, I wanted to show you, that's why I have my cards here. You really need to know the person, their personal life, in order to have personal readings. Like, yeah, see, even my throat chakra begins to block. Yeah, those are things where spirit is confirming, because I was not coughing today or anything. So I know that spirit is saying, purple, yeah, you know, it's not happening. See, if the person is not choosing their cards themselves and they are present at the table, it's very hard to look into other energies. As I said, you need to have a soul bond, and you might know, or you need to know something about their personal life. Otherwise, like, how do you want to read this? I want to show you an example. And we're gonna just randomly put cards, and I also don't want to ask a question. Like, if I would say, what is this celebrity doing? You know, we're just taking celebrity XYZ. I don't want to, like, randomly, you know. So I'm choosing cards, and I want to read. I have the reverse cards in my deck. So I created this deck also with reverse cards. So it's a very special deck for me. And I want to read for you from this deck, but I don't want to read personal energy, okay? So we have the 8 of Crosses, okay, reversed. This is the 8 of Wands reversed. this is the Fool. This is so funny. And this is the Chariot reversed. So I edited these cards with Taeyang pictures that I found on the internet that he either sent via his own account or like BTS account, or, you know, like shootings. So here we have no communication, okay? The Fool is a new journey, you know, something where he's excited. We see him here having fun, you know, being a fool, just doing things that he wants to do. And here we have the Chariot reversed, which speaks of a timeout. So what I see here is that, you know, this celebrity that we're talking about, I just said celebrity XYZ, you know, is taking a timeout and having fun with whomever. They're the Fool. They're doing things that a celebrity wouldn't do, usually. Yeah? So I could interpret it as this person, this celebrity, is not communicating because they're on vacation. They're taking their time out. That's what I would say to you as a reader. Right now, right here, about a celebrity, a certain celebrity. So this is what they're doing. They're confirming, they're doing their, you know, they're looking at their cards, and then they're saying, oh yeah, I mean, it's vacation now, so probably this means this person is taking a vacation, you know, they're doing things that they're excited about, they're taking a break, and they're just not communicating. They don't care at the moment because they care for themselves at the moment, okay? So this is what you would say, right? I mean, from the common sense of what makes sense in such a reading, yeah? But a tarot card doesn't only have one meaning. I mean, even my tarot is crazy because I have even the reversed card. So I'm very precise with these cards. So probably I channeled a celebrity right here, right now that is doing this. I mean, also the coincidence would be, you know, very heavy that this would happen with someone. Some celebrity is doing this because I just said, give me some cards about some celebrity. I did not say a name. So what I wanted to show you is, but tarot has so many different meanings. What could this also mean? This could mean that this person is not communicating. Yeah, the Eight of Crosses means they're not communicating with someone that's on vacation, like a friend of theirs, who they think is a fool because they did something to this person. And they're not caring. Their door is shut. They're not moving forward with this person. So what this could also mean, like, they're saying goodbye to a person. You know, they're cutting connection to someone in their life. But we don't know, right? We don't know if this person, like, has friends who they see at the moment as fools, right? So as a reader, I probably wouldn't say this to you because it wouldn't make sense because I don't know the celebrity, right? So the common sense would say they are in vacation because they, you know, they want to take a time out. But is this the truth? We don't know. This celebrity could also say goodbye to a friend. What else is possible? Also possible is the Eight of Crosses reverse also means you don't want to manifest. You're chilled. Because you have everything what you're happy all about, right? We see here his bracelet. So it could be that he's just happy living his best life. He's taking a like a vacation, like a time out of working hard. And he's a fool because maybe, you know, the Fool is also about starting a journey. Maybe he's looking for spots where he can visit. Yeah, maybe he's even doing sports because he's a fool. Other people say, well, you should probably sit down and, you know, shut the door and, you know, just live your best life. And this person is doing sports like crazy. I could even say this. Like, you see what I mean? There are like so many different interpretations, and as long as I don't know the person, that's why many readers, when they do personal readings, they ask about your circumstances. What are your circumstances? Have you just parted ways, because if this person told me, this celebrity, well, I just, you know, I just said goodbye to a good friend, then I would say, yeah, it's in the cards, because you think that person is a fool. You think that person made some dumb mistake. You see how you can interpret it different? Or this celebrity could sit here with me and say, well, Purple, I want to go on vacation, but I don't know where to go. I would say, go somewhere where there's snow. You know? Even if you're a fool and you have to pay more because you have to go to Europe because we have snow right now here. You know? Like, there are so many different interpretations. And what we do as readers, you know, if we read for the collective, I read on how the cards, you know, fit together and what scenario is coming into my mind. I always read the first scenario that is coming into my mind. And usually these scenarios are put into my mind by spirit guides, by your spirit guides that want to give you, you know, like a direction on where to go, or some downloads or some spiritual information. And that's why I read this. That's why some of you resonate and some of you don't with my readings, right? Because I'm not reading. I could also read for the same person every time because their spirit guides are telling me, say this. Yeah, but as long as you're not here with me and you're not choosing the cards, there are so many different interpretations, and this is with every readings. And that's why we say as readers, those are general readings. If you get a personal reading, you must tell me your circumstances, right? So the same is for a celebrity. And then also spirit is also blocking. Like, I could even interpret it as an answer from spirit to what we're just talking. Because this is saying no communication possible, you know, because this is someone in the spotlight. And we don't want that you get too close to this person, see? You're a fool if you think that the door is open for you to read, you know? The only person that can give you information is Taeyang himself, because he's sitting in front of the door. And if I have a soul connection to him, yes, he would probably, like his higher self would probably say, yes, Purple, you can come in, right? You can read me. You see what I mean? This is the thing. And that's why I want to be an honest reader, and I want to do the best for you guys. And that's why I read in a very honest way. I also tell you what is going on. And that's why, again, you know, we discussed this in, like, on our channel, like, those of you who were here in the beginning, like 2019, I said this a million times, and I was accused a lot of times. People were coming at me. People were saying, well, then you would create more viewers and more people coming to your channel. Yeah, I know, but is it what I want? No, I want to help you guys. Yeah, I don't want to stalk my celebrity. This is like, you know, this is the thing. I know I can read them. I know. And also I don't want to read for me. I don't want to see if he's hanging out with someone that could hurt me or something, you know. I mean, I'm very far in the journey, so I could read his energy. I mean, it wouldn't hurt me anymore. But in the beginning, like when I was in the beginning of the journey, you're very attached as a divine feminine to your counterpart. So you understand that I would not know, or I would not want to know if he is with someone. Like, why should I want to know that? You know what I mean? And even knowing, I am a reader myself, I created cards, I know how this reading is functioning, you know, and I know that I would probably, the door would be open for me, but you know, this is something where I close the door. This is something where I just want this privacy with my person. And yeah, maybe I'm reading for myself, like when no one is watching. Maybe when I want to know something about my person, my celebrity, then I look into the cards, of course. You know, sometimes I'm doing this. So I can read energies and I can see what they're doing. But it's like, do I want to share it with the world? Do I want to show it? And the real answer is no. This is something that belongs the same as personal information. You guys know that, right? Personal information is nothing what we share here. So that's why I want to keep this channel very unique, but also very honest. And that's why I want to do this reading again. I want to say this again before we do the live tonight. I mean, we meet in like 2 hours here at 8, and I want to look into you and your person's energy. And of course, there might be the celebrities in there, of course. I mean, I'm reading for you guys, and a lot of you are have a soul connection with a celebrity. I'm reading for you. Yes, I might see it. That's why you guys resonate, right? But I don't want to like say it, like, you know, or have these readings like, what is Yoongi doing? What is Taeyang doing? Something like that. Are they happy at the army? So, you know, those are just examples. And I must tell you, no, I don't want to share this, yeah, on my channel. Those readings, yes, we can read with the cards. That's why I have these beautiful cards for you to see the boys and everything. But I want to read for us, you know, we want to grow on our soul journeys. We want to see, yes, of course, I read also for couples. But the most important thing for me is that we grow, that we look into our energies. And of course, sometimes our celebrities come up in our energies, and that's not avoidable. But you guys understand what I wanted to say, right? I don't want to read, because now you have seen, also with this example, that you can interpret cards in many, many different ways. And, you know, readers interpret it as the first thing that comes into their mind. Maybe first because their own experiences, maybe because of their own life, maybe because they have a soul connection and they get in the right things, maybe because spirit is fooling them and saying, okay, I give you something, but this is just some random stuff that I'm just throwing out, you know? Like sometimes spirit is really funny. They're just throwing out stuff, whatever. If you don't want to know, or if you shouldn't know things, they just throw you out whatever. Happened to me in my journey where I shouldn't know things, and they were like, yeah, here you go. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this really true? And then it turned out to be BS, you know. But it was not that I read wrong, it was spirit not wanting me to know things. And this happens to me, this happens to every other reader as well. You cannot say you read this energy about Taeyang the minute he is not at your table and he's not giving you the cards. That's not possible. Yeah, you can ask spirit and you can get a glimpse, but that's it. That's about it. If it's the truth, we don't know. We don't know Taeyang personally. He's not calling me and saying, yeah, Purple, that was true what you just said about me. So, you know, maybe some of the celebrities are watching these readings, you know, and they resonate even, and maybe some reader is getting their energy, and yeah, but the chances are very slim that this happens, you know. And I think a celebrity, they can like get their own reader and, you know, read for them at the table where they're sitting, where they know they get the right energy in. So I guess they're not watching these readings at all. And for me, it was an ethical question, because I am a twin flame of a celebrity. I have a soulmate that's very important to me, who is a celebrity. And I don't want to disturb their energy here on my channel, right? And I want to honor these bonds, and that's why it's very important for me to share this information with you, and also to tell you, because a lot of you came new here to my channel, and you guys probably wonder, well, if she is like talking about these celebrity crushes, why is she not like limiting it to one person only? That's because that's it. Because I don't want to stalk like celebrities, you know. They are in my energy everywhere. Like you will, if you know celebrities from like how they are, you see them in my energy everywhere. But I'm not gonna say this is Taeyang's reading and this is Yoongi's reading and this is some other celebrity's reading. This is what they're doing. You can imagine, you know, when you choose a pile and you find your celebrity in there, then it's probably it. But just don't be fooled, okay? Just know when you watch these readings, always have this in your mind, what I just said. And I think that's very important, that we, you know, even as a reader, there is still mystery in how this all functions. But what I can tell you is that, yes, I believe in the universe, but I also know of interpretations. I know of people's life that play a role. I know of soul connections that play a role. And I know that not every reader has a soul connection to a celebrity. Yeah. So please, when you watch this reading, always have this in mind. And I wanted to share this with you for those of you who never heard of this or who thought that all readings are true. Please take it with a bit of reality sense when you watch these readings. Yeah. Know what Purple told you, that you can interpret the cards in every way. Alone, this reading here, I already had told you 4 different meanings. There are at least 3 or 4 more. Yeah. So I just want to tell you. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I see you tonight at the live. I'm very excited. Maybe I'm also releasing this video tomorrow, like after the live. I have to see. So I wish you a nice day. I hope I could, give you a little bit of insight into how tarot readings function, and also that in order to view these celebrity readings, just always keep reality a little bit in mind. Yeah, this is very important for me. Okay, guys. See you. Take care. Bye, Purple Lights.